Hi, I'm Jack Griffin. Today I want to talk about tacking. Let's take a look at how the U.S. team improved so much during the America's Cup match. They lost 6 out of the first 7 races, usually in leg 3, the upwind leg. We'll start with the low point, rounding the leeward gate in race 5. Oracle was leading Team New Zealand when they attempted a foiling tack at the gate. It didn't go so well. Let's watch and listen.
Right mark, foiling tack.
Right mark, foiling tack, okay?
Here they are, hydrofoiling into the turn, but then dropping both bows into the water, losing all their speed and watching Team New Zealand speed off to the left side of the course. Later, on the upwind leg, New Zealand came in from the right and tacked just in front of the US team, forcing them to tack away. Here's the video. New Zealand tacks right in front of the US boat, giving them disturbed air. The US tack is rushed and slow, and we can hear the crew struggling.
Oh mate, we've got to get this sorted, eh?
Unable to.
We can see the problem by watching simultaneous tacks in race 1. Remember this scene. We'll have a comparison later. Look how New Zealand lifts the new windward hull, while the US boat has its hull in the water, creating drag and making them slower. New Zealand took the lead on this maneuver. They increased their lead when the US was forced to tack away to get out of the disturbed air from New Zealand's wing. And look, both hulls of the US boat are in the water, plowing sideways through the turn, and their speed drops to 7 knots. No wonder they were getting killed on all the upwind legs. But by the second week of racing, they had mastered the technique, and their incredible comeback was underway. Let's watch how it's done, here in race 15. The turn starts slower, and the leeward dagger board is raked to give maximum lift and fly the hull. Watch the boat pop up on the foil as they make the turn. That's a little different. Remember the simultaneous tacks in race 1? And how Team New Zealand tacked in front in race 5? Have a look at the same scenarios in race 18. Here's New Zealand tacking in front of the US boat. But instead of being bounced off to the left, the US team goes into their upwind high-speed foiling mode and sails right past New Zealand. When they reach the boundary, both boats execute perfect tacks, but this time it's the US boat that takes the lead, and a few moments later, it's New Zealand who is forced to tack away. Team New Zealand sailed well throughout the entire regatta, but the US team came back from a big deficit by making their boat faster and learning to sail it better. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to sign up for the CupExperience newsletter on the website, where you'll find lots more information about the America's Cup. This is Jack Griffin saying thanks for being with me.